So we took a detour on the mall, but we're back at the lighthouse here. I've already shown the lighthouse. We're going to go to our newest addition. We expanded the walls here, punched through. You can see this is where the walls were before. Decided we have a little pass-through. And did a little more conceptual builds. Made a couple different bridges, if you can really call this a bridge over the stream. But, I don't know, I think it looks kind of nice. It's different than just planks over it. And then an entire moat system. And cover a couple things. We'll just take one pass along the outside. Now, this house right here, the house itself is not our design. We actually did a team building exercise where we both worked on it.
What that was?
That's what that was. Took us a couple days to do it, gather the mats and all that. The outside, now all the decoration is ours.
And the gardening.
So just that structure right there.
The amount of experiments I did with those path lights was a lot.
The bridges are our design, although they're simple enough that I'm sure many people have come up with them. But we do have the gates to make it look like the water's passing through. Going around here, more gardening. That's just an extension of the wall there. And this is our portal house, and if we had to do stuff again, we would probably start with this and then portal it to different sections of the map so the FPS doesn't take such a blasted hit.
So like each of these places that you go through a portal would be in a different, like, you can't see anything from there except that one place because it's easy peasy.
So yeah, for example, you go in here, go into the mall, eventually. The game does not like when you go into 40,000 instances. And you're here. So our portal house is our central hub if we wanted to hop around everywhere. Alright. I don't think the portal house circular design was our design either, although we did make some modifications to the roof line.
Was using this as a portal house, like, already
Yeah,
a thing?
I think somebody had come up with this before, just the circular design. I mean, most every portal house is
Ends up being a circle.
some
Yeah.
variation of a circle, so you can see all of them at the same time and know where you're going and see everything else. So, back up to here. Coming down here, we've got the little bridge. Again, these are one of our designs, but simple enough that I'm sure many people have come up with the log bridge concept before. Just a bunch of core wood stacked on each other. We had super glue, lots of super glue.
Wood glue is very strong.
It's very strong. Over here is our honeycomb.
Bzzz.
Lots of bees. And how did you get these down here?
So they're actually up from the ground. They're like on the ground, and then that structure of the honeycomb is like a one tile up. So it's flush with the stone, and then that just fits right in there. And then I put them at all like differing heights.
It looks very cool. So you just go around here, get some honey.
Yeah.
And of course, we have berries and all that other stuff. I think we ran out of bees.
We did. We could use some more bees. So yeah, you can see what I'm talking about there. Like, it's technically not flush to the ground. There's that two foot or whatever wood piece.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's on the ground, and then the honeycomb or the bee hive actually like sits just right above that when you put it next to it. so it works out.
Alright. And we just make a little circle here. And we decided to keep this for aesthetics, but we were actually using that to build our giant house.
That was functional for a long time.
Functional for a very long time. So we'll start with the outside of the house here.
The workshop first.
Workshop. So, like this, I like using the walls, the core wood for the walls there, and then changing it to just standard wood walls. Those are nice.
That was part of the design for the house, wasn't it?
It was. I still can like it.
No, I know that. I just was trying to remember.
Very much was. Again, the decorating was all us. We used the plant everything for the vines, which does wonders for breaking up stone walls and monotonous areas. I think we put a Watermill connector, which isn't actually connected to anything at the moment, but...
Well, because the porterhouse is like right there.
That is true. And of course the Watermill is like that because it has a very nice watermill. I think we had to make quite a few adjustments to this thing because of how close we were to the terrain. I think we doubled it up. Something
don't
like
remember.
that. So, once you use the stairs and of course item stand with the shield on there to make it look like an axle. And going in here, we'll take a look at this. I believe these are
Those are the
Surtling trophies.
I only need like 100 more to finish my path.
That's right.
Okay, maybe only 20.
Still. Yeah, and I mean, we got a lot of coal from these guys, not a lot of trophies. So going in here, decided to do our custom furniture, a lot of custom furniture in here. We got our wine rack, and we got one item stand with a tankard to make it look like stuff is in there, and then we got really bored with that.
Yeah, that's nothing.
Not worth it. And we kind of figured a coat rack.
Yeah, and put like wood stuff around it to make it look like it has built-in shelving with it. So it's like more of a closet.
We tried to get for a glow with the fire, with the torches there, and cover it up with these guys right here.
Make it look more like an interior light.
So we've got the potted plants. That's pretty common. Most people know about that. Put a Grey Dwarf trophy in there. Grey Brute. Grey Dwarf.
Yep, that trophy. It's right there.
Right there. In there. Keys, because you always need your keys right before you leave. And then yellow mushroom because we needed to put something there.
Yep.
Then we put a really big couch, like really big.
And then those are like, they look like throw pillows, but they're actually the trophies of the little froggy dudes.
This is a really big couch.
I mean, it's Viking size.
Yeah, they do look like pillows until you get really close and you go, oh my god, it's the head of something.
Right. It's got eyes. Why does this pillow have eyes?
Chandeliers, very nice. Lots and lots of yellow mushrooms, but still pretty good. This is our kitchen area here. Got that complete with sinks. Tried to go with the blue jute to make it look like there's water in there, and then I think we used pickaxes for the water spouts, little faucets, and then of course knives and standard food items that you'd find there. The obligatory pots and pans, because obviously, and then the meat rack over here. I think this is a pain in the butt because you have to put these things over a fire.
Yeah.
So I think we had to kill it and then build the fire, put this on there, then take the fire away. So if we take these off, don't think we can ever put them back on.
It was a whole process.
Right.
I also redid the hearth for that fire like 3 times. Because I don't think that was part of the design for the house either.
No. So, going up here to our eventual second level. You can kind of see its windows, but again, I'm not thrilled with the glass. It is what it is, though. And our second level, and you could say it's a trophy room. Some would say it's an altar to the dragon egg. Sure.
I don't
It's
know
there.
what that was. Supposed to be.
It's there. You run out of ideas at this point. You go, well, let's just build weird
We needed
stuff.
something in the wall to make it
And
look
we got
more
it.
interesting. Also, I think we needed black marble going up to the top because we were supporting something.
Maybe. I think I just put it there because,
Oh,
and then you built around it.
maybe.
So,
And then those are towels, but they're actually fish wraps.
I bet you didn't know that until you saw them there. You're like, hey, these are actual towels and cool things. What's going on? Oh, it's food.
It's food.
It's food. So, towels for the hot tub right over here. We got our bench. Got tired of the log bench not having a back, so put 2 core woods together. Now we have a back.
The only way to bench.
You can see the nice area here, your portal house. And honestly, if you just couldn't close this little area, this would be really cool on its own.
Yeah, we should have done that.
No. No.
We'd have higher FPS.
FPS is overrated. So, the bedroom itself, we tried to do instead of just an obvious from the top down divider, a physical divider there. Couldn't quite get the bend, but that's okay. Go through here, our room, fully carpeted with
Gosh,
so many locks.
the rugs on the bed look like leopard print.
They do, actually. What is
That's
that
new.
again?
I don't know. Because there's 2 rugs there. I think they're both. One is a lox pelt and something else is on there too.
Probably a wolf?
I don't know.
Oh.
I think the wolf is smaller than that. I'm not sure what's going on
That's
there.
possible. Well, we did some weird things to it, and probably couldn't replicate it if we tried.
Nope.
So,
no way. That was
Again, all the interior stuff here is our designs, and we messed with it a long time.
that across from the bed. I tried to make that into like a TV for a while, like by just like spamming the little item stands backwards so that like you can't see the seam, and just like I got like a little ways into it and went, I actually want to hurt myself right now. This is so painful.
So, we got a different version, kind of a ceiling fan going on there. And then, tried some backlighting here.
I think it looks cool. I mean, if you don't look too close, you don't really know what it's up there and it just like glows. It's fun.
Yeah, at nighttime it stands out a bit more. Of course, we got our nightstands. Everybody keeps a glowing skull by their bed.
Some of us do.
Some of us do. Some of us keep tankards. Most of us keep tankards by our bed. This art.
Yep.
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 So, tried to make this kind of a plate, I think. Silver plate for food and all that stuff. And this is, we had a lot of yellow mushrooms and a lot of time.
And a lot of item stands.
No, I'm pretty sure we had to go farm those.
We had to go farm where bronze nails.
So, you got here, this is kind of a library, a little nook or something. Oh, no, that's right. So we built
Those came out nice.
This came out very nice. We tried to put bookends here. These guys are bookends. Skull's a bookend. And throw some money down there. More books. I think these are, just signs. But they look like books. They're pretty cool. And a muck shake because, alright, choices were made. Alright, going up to the 3rd level.
That staircase was also a pain to figure out how to do.
Mainly because we couldn't match it up for when we wanted it to start and end, given the
Yeah.
levels. So we decided to put another bookcase here, and we're watching the stairs, judging anybody who comes up there.
Just don't worry about it.
So, in there,
There's a cupboard under those stairs.
got our, what's this, guest bedroom. We throw people in the guest bedroom in the attic, apparently. Tried to do a little different torch setup. Tried a couple different things. like the hex door in here, and then we've got our cabinets, our shutters.
Is there a stiletto on the table in the guest room? That's ominous.
It's a bronze sword. Listen, you gotta have something to cut your salad up with.
Oh, what?
Yes. I mean, you get a big piece of tomato or something, and you don't want to eat it, and you gotta take a fork and a bronze sword and.
Well, there's no fork. There's just a sword.
Well, okay, we're Vikings. We'll figure it out. So, we also, made some pagan ritual sacrifice here with our sword and bow, and that could be a
this
fork.
room gets creepier and creepier.
Well, again, this is why it is up in the attic here.
Yeah.
So, alrighty, going into there. In our last little bit of this room, we weren't quite sure what to do with this, so whenever you don't know what to do with it, you make it a treasure room.
Oh, treasure room.
Treasure room, not dungeon. So we got a little bit of trophies here, collection, rancid remains, because...
I don't know.
Yeah. Trophies.
Honestly, I think we just put what was in our inventory in there at some point.
Yeah, because I always carry a dragon egg with me.
Oh, nice. Why?
So I can put it in dungeons. And that's about it for that. Once we get out of here, get one more quick look at the outside, because it still looks pretty cool. Walk right out to the really, really big ocean. Yep, the windows were really nice. A lot of the rounded corners there were pretty nice. The item stands were a nice touch. Those were not our design, but still very impressive. I think this is just staggered wood beams, and this is where we learned really to stagger our foundations.
Yeah, to like pay attention to the detail of that, where the seams are.
Which makes it go a long way. And that's that.
All right.
Did we hit everything?
We did. Now it's time to go start a new map and build more.
Or just put more in here and see if
Nope.
we can crash the server.
We can't.
Oh, we can't? Oh, we can. We got more design plans. We got a whole new biome coming out soon. It will happen. Oh, that's right. We've got this bridge over here too. Built a bridge. It's nice. It's cool. It's covered.
Why aren't the other bridges covered?
Why didn't you farm more materials?
No, you.